We got this Fender we got.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright guys, so as you can see, I got my masking tape on my Fender. I got like a good length for the front. This is the front I'm doing right now, and then I've got like I made it look a little mark where I want it to be, and I just put masking tape like around it, and I actually drew my line. Ignore this bottom line that was messed up. It's the top line that we're gonna cut. So we're just like cutting along that line. So basically, all you need is a little grinder, or not grinder, wheel thing. I forget what they're called, but it just hooks up the compressor and you just like buzz it around.
That's a double wall. That's huge.
It's just that lip. No.
It's reinforced for crash.
For crash! Yeah!
Oh, oops.
Don't tell me.
So guys, the last clip that you just saw was taken a couple days ago. basically what I did is, basically what me and my dad did was chopped out this hole in the rear fender so that way it could fit around the gas tank. And then we cut that one. So that was the last couple clips, but I didn't get this part on video, but what I did was I took off the seat. It was weird how it was on. It was just tack welded. I just pried it up. But so as you can see, I drilled a little hole right there in the middle, like a shaft thing, so that way that I could put the fender in. And then if the chain rubbed, I could scoot it over a little bit, or either way. So right now I discovered that the seat, the actual seat cover that the last people that own this bike put on, they didn't staple it or anything. They just basically snugged it around it. So I've got the staple gun here, so I'm just going to staple around the edges, and I'll be back when that's done. Alright guys, so I just found out that after I wire brushed the seat pan to get all cleaned off, turns out it's actually metal, so you can't actually staple into it. But then I found there's like these little spike things every couple of inches, and that's where you actually stab the upholstery into to hold it in. That's original. So I'm just going to do that now. I'm going to go around and I'm going to do that. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got the seat finished up. So it looks like underneath, that's all the trimmings from the seat cover. The last people that had it, they didn't trim up the seat cover or anything. They just basically put it on and then just put it on the bike. They just like laid it on here and then put it on the bike. But I did it right. And as you can see, those spikes coming through the seat. Basically, you just like bend them so they're straight out, and then you pull this fabric or whatever you're using really tight. And then you just like poke it through and then pound it down with like a hammer like this, like you want the round end. So now what I need to do is have my dad weld this piece right here, because this is like a metal bracket. I'm either going to take this off, because this wasn't the seat that originally came with the MiniBike, I don't think, when it was brand new. It most likely wasn't, because this part, it just sits in front of another part, so this doesn't even do anything. So I'm either going to take this off or have it, this side welded back on. So yeah, we'll go do that now.
Buddy, this is how we build an old school mini bike from the 1970s. What we did is we had a fender, a complete front fender from a 1965 Honda Dream. I think that's what it's from. Pretty vintage anyway. A friend of mine gave it to me, and he said you could have it. So what we did is we cut it in half, and we made a back fender, and we cut it and made a front fender. It just needs cleaned up. A little bit of road rash here. We'll just touch that up with some silver paint. West Virginia chrome, they call it. And we'll get an SOS pad. We'll clean this up and look brand new. What we're doing is we're just trial fitting everything now, and then we'll take it all back apart and we'll clean the frame, paint it, so on and so forth, and put everything back together. And we'll have a really nice looking mini bike. It's old school. Got a new tire for the back. This one's old, probably old and original, because it's very dry rotted and it's hard as a rock, and it does smoky burnout, so it is old. But we're just trial fitting. So we cut, the tank was in the way, so we actually cut a notch in the fender for the gas tank to fit. That way all the dirt and crap doesn't blow up onto the back of the engine, and that's where as you can see, it's filthy back there, because the grease holds the dirt sticks to the moving parts, and then we have problems with wear. So what we're going to do is we're going to put an L bracket down at the bottom here to the frame motor plate to the fender, and the L bracket will hold it in place. Isn't that cool how there's a dent right there from the forks on the street bike, and it's almost like where the chain would be. Custom. But anyway, we're going to get that on there so the fender will be fixed and no dirt and grime will be on the back of the engine. It should be new. And we got a wire sticking out here from the magneto, which is a kill switch. So we'll run up to the handlebars, and the boy here will have a kill switch for safety reasons, because this thing flies fast. Faster than a jet on jet fuel. This Fender we got.